Hello viewers, today, a new skibidi toilet was released, and it was full of surprises, questions, and lore. In this episode we saw the beginning of a conflict between the toilets, specifically the Astro toilets and normal skibidi muteness. And I will explain who and what the Astro toilets are in a minute. The episode starts and we see a similar beginning to episode 17. It seems this cameraman is in some sort of spy right now. The camera turns and we see G Toilet looking very stressed and scared. A UFO toilet comes up to G-Man and looks like he's preparing to talk to the G Toilet. He starts saying some stuff to G Toilet. I suppose he's sarcastically asking him about the Titan speakerman. Let's give respect to that toilet for having the balls to talk to G Toilet that way. He keeps talking, but G Toilet responds with skibidi skibidi. Then the UFO toilet responds saying something that really worried the G Toilet. We can see that by his expressions. Then the smaller toilet says something that really ticks him off. This is probably because of all the times G Toilet has been letting the toilets down and how weak he is. After a new toilet lodges onto the G Toilet's head, we can see that the toilet has these weird grippers and has a drill and has a helmet like the other one. And these two toilets are the Astro toilets. We know this because in the description it says, Astro toilets are mad on G Toilet's failures. I suppose the Astro toilets are mechanical toilets that have technology that skibidi scientists can't even make. These toilets are not the same as the original, and Astro toilets are basically a separate tribe of toilets. I also have a theory that Astro toilets are future versions of the original toilets, and I think that they are looking out for the original toilets so they become as successful as the Astro toilets. But G Toilet is clearly against that. The episode continues and we see the Astro toilets turn their back on G Toilet. This is the part that really shocked me. We also see G Toilet's mouth going absolutely nuts. As G Toilet is in severe pain, we see the return of scientist Skibidi, and this switched up the way I look at Skibidi Toilet. And this new scientist Skibidi looks horrifying but cool. Let's analyze his new appearance. At this frame we clearly see that he has a mechanical eye, and Cinema Man's upgrades, and his toilet is like 50 times larger, and he has 2 claws, along with some armor, and new glasses. We see him beat up the Astro toilets as a punishment, and the Astro toilets scram. It seems like the Astro toilets might have a plan to assassinate both toilets, but who knows? As they run we see the camera turns, and we see G Toilet being very pleased by skibidi scientists' help. These days it seems like G Toilet has to rely on everyone, no matter what. If he doesn't have someone on his side, he will die, and they call him the boss toilet. Anyways, G Toilet nods with satisfaction at the scientist Skibidi. Scientist Skibidi smiles back, but he realizes us and charges up the laser on his head. We look at the other cameraman we saw at the beginning, then we get shot by Skibidi scientist laser. After, we see a statusy screen. It looks similar to the TV man, and as we zoom out we see a large TV man. And it turns out they can broadcast other POV of cameramen. This gives us a really good advantage, and we will probably see this being really useful for the next few episodes. Then we hear an interesting dialogue. The large TV man. I agree to you. I mean really, those guys sacrificed so much for info, you have to give them a W. Anyways, the camera turns, and we see both Titans looking confused, but then the Titan cameraman shows us a cool fist gesture, then the episode cuts. This episode is really cool mostly because we get to see something happening between the toilets, and we also got to see scientist Skibidi after 28 episodes. This is what I expect for episode 61. I don't accept a fight between them right away, but I would like to just have a little chill episode before the fight begins. I expect something like Titan cameraman and the whole army preparing to find the main toilets. Also I wish to see the repair of plunger cameraman so he can fight alongside with us. And that's my analysis on the 60th episode of Skibidi Toilet. I hope you liked the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.